Alright, in this video we're going to look at changing customer prices. If you're new to pricing in routeman, you may want to go back and look at the more general overview of pricing called creating customer pricing schedules before watching this one. But if you already have all your pricing set up and you need to learn how to edit or modify them, that's what this video is about. So the easiest one to do is the customer specific pricing. So for example, we'll take this Pacific Rim Sushi customer, has a customer specific price of 99 cents. And let's say we worked out a deal with him. We're going to make it even cheaper for him. So we're going to click over here on Edit Customer Price. And we're just going to give him 89 cents per bag. And it's simple. It just updates in the system. Now he has a new customer specific price. The next easiest is to change the all price. So you see our all price for the 10-pound bag down here, and we would go up here to price schedules. We select the product that we're looking at. The all price is listed right here, and let's say it's time for us to go up in price. For our all price, instead of being $1.05, we're going to choose edit, and we're going to change it to $1.10 per bag. Okay, and now when we return and we refresh, all of our customers who are being charged the all price will be charged $1.10. Well, let's say we wanted to make that kind of change, but we didn't want to do it instantly. We were planning ahead and we wanted that to happen sometime in the future. We have a start and end date here. So most of the time we would plan ahead and we would come in here and we would edit. Let's pretend now we're going from $1.10 to $1.15. So we would choose edit and we would put an end date. End date down here. And so my recording software is making it tricky to see what I'm doing. So, okay. So let's say we're going to start this price change at the end of next week on the 7th. And so beginning on the 8th, we want to be charging our new price. So we will click OK. So the all price for $1.10 will end on 2/7. So we need to add the new price, or else when we get to that date, if we don't have a new all price, we will simply not be able to pull up that product for our customers that normally get the all price. So we're going to change or create a new one for $1.15. We're going to leave it set on all, and we'll begin charging that price on 2/8. All right, and you can see that it appears in green. Now if you go past that date, so let's say it's 2/8 or 2/9, and you pull up the schedule, this one will now be white and the old one will be listed in red. At that point you can delete that line. You would just select it and hit delete. Or some companies find it helpful to leave it as a reference as to when they changed the pricing and what they were charging beforehand. All right, next we want to talk about price changes. So one of the reasons that we encourage group pricing is because when it becomes time to change the prices, it's easy to change a lot of customers at once. There are two ways to change customers' prices that are in a group. If you want the entire group to change, that's very simple. And what we do, we recommend if the prices are all going up, let's say the 95-cent customers are now going to be charged $1, and the dollar are going to be charged $1.05, and 90 are going to get charged 95. If they're all going up, we recommend starting with the highest price, let's say the $1 group, and we're going to edit it, and we're going to change that price to $1.05. You understand why? Because if you don't start at one end and work your way through, suddenly you'll have duplicate amounts that you're changing. Now we're going to have to go back and change, edit the name of the actual group, but let's do the pricing for each of them first. So we would change, the dollar went to $1.05. Now we would be able to take the 95 cents and change that to $1. And then we would edit the 90 cents to be 95 cents. Okay. And now we hit return and refresh. And then what we would do is come up to customer groups, and we see the 90 cent price group. We know we just changed that to 95 cents. So now we'll change, actually, let's use the same reasoning. Let's start at the top. So the dollar group we should change first. We'll change that to $1.05. And then we'll choose the 95 cent group, and we'll edit that to be $1. And then we'll choose the 90 cent group and edit that one to be 95 cents. Okay, now all of those customers within those groups just got a price change that easily, that quickly. But what if we didn't want to change the entire group? Well, that's actually pretty easy. What we can do is, let's say we wanted to change some of the people that are in the $1 group. Okay, so we have 9 customers that are in the $1 group. So let's say these 2 customers that are not Longhorn Steakhouse restaurants, we want to change them to a different price group. So what we would do is come in here and click Mermaid Foods, Seafoods, and we would set groups, and we would change them from the $1 to the 95. And yes, and hit refresh. And if we go back, they're not in the group anymore. And then we'll check Montague, and let's say he's going to go up in price instead of down, and submit, and yes. Okay, and again, he's not in the group, but we'll hit refresh. And then if we go back to our all customer list and find that Mermaid Seafoods, now they're in the 95 price group, and if we choose that product, they have the group price listed at 95 cents. Okay, another part of editing prices is handling quantities. So sometimes you give quantity deals to customers who buy a large amount. So let's pretend that this Pacific Rim Sushi, they're paying 89 cents, but if they'll order at least 100 bags, we're going to give them a discount. So we would edit this, and we're going to put the quantity as negative number to 99, and then we're going to add another customer specific that begins at 100, and we'll put the price at 85 cents, and we're going to choose the customer and Pacific Rim Sushi. Okay, so any quantity that he orders of 99 or under, this is the price that he'll pay, or 100 or more, he'll pay a reduced price. And when you're working within this panel, it can get pretty confusing sometimes with all the different customer pricing. So sometimes it's easier if you filter them, and you'll be able to line them up. You can also click on the columns at the top, which will help sort. If you had no filter on and you sorted by the customer name, it would at least stack them together so that you could compare the pricing to make sure that you didn't have any gaps where someone wasn't covered by a quantity. Also, when you're trying to sort through them, if you choose the group pricing or the customer pricing, you get this filter box. Let's say I was looking through a massive list and I wanted the target group. If I just start to write target, it's going to filter out based on the T's, and I could continue to type in the names I'm looking for so that you can find what you're looking for quickly and easily. Another feature that's handy for many price changes is if you have group pricing and you right click on the name of the group, it may take a moment to load if the group is very large, but you can verify that everyone looks correct for what's supposed to be in that group. Finally, when you're editing prices, sometimes it's easier to see just the current prices that this customer is going to be charged. So when you click filtering prices, filter pricing up here, it's reduced to only showing the prices that the customer is actively going to be charged today. So if you notice the change, it takes out the all prices if there is a group or a specific price that's current, and it takes out any future pricing that hasn't taken effect yet. So that can clean it up a little bit for you. I hope that now that you've watched this video, you're confident that you will be able to change the prices of the products that you need to in routeman.